There was once a young traveler who had been searching for wisdom across the land. He had walked through deserts, crossed rivers, climbed mountains, always looking for teachers, always seeking answers. One morning, he arrived at the gates of a sacred monastery hidden deep in the forest. It was said that inside lived a legendary master who could reveal the deepest truths of life. As he approached, he was tired, hungry, and filled with hope. But outside the monastery, sweeping the dirt path, was an old man in stained robes. His hair was unkempt, his hands were weathered, his eyes quiet but heavy. The traveler nodded politely, but quickly stepped around him. He assumed this was just a servant, just a cleaner. After all, how could someone who looked so ordinary, so messy, be anyone important? Inside the temple, the traveler was greeted by younger monks. Their robes were clean, their posture straight, their heads freshly shaved. They looked the part. Surely one of them would take him to the master. The traveler bowed and said, "I've come to learn. I've walked for weeks. I seek the master who lives here." The young monk smiled and replied, "You already passed him." The traveler blinked. "What?" "The man sweeping outside, that is him." The traveler laughed nervously. "No, surely not. That was just a groundskeeper." The monks only smiled. And in that moment, the traveler felt a deep, hot wave of shame wash over him. He had judged the master by his robes, by his dirt, by his silence. He had looked, but not seen. He had met wisdom and walked right past it. Still, they invited him to stay. The next morning, he rose early and found the old man, still sweeping, still quiet. This time, he didn't step around him. He sat beside him. They said nothing for a long time. And slowly, day by day, the traveler began to learn not from lectures or books, but from watching, from being. He learned that the master swept not to clean the path, but to clean the mind. That he wore old robes not because he lacked new ones, but because he had let go of needing to appear a certain way. That true wisdom doesn't shout or shine, it hums quietly in the background. And one evening, as the sun dipped low, the traveler finally spoke. "Why didn't you tell me who you were?" The master looked up and said, "Would you have listened?" The traveler lowered his head. "No," he whispered, "I wouldn't have." The master smiled, not with pride, but with understanding. "Then now you are ready to begin." So often in life, we look for greatness dressed in gold. We expect wisdom to come from loud voices, fancy titles, perfect appearances. But sometimes, truth wears dusty robes. Sometimes, the greatest teacher is the one you overlook. And the lesson isn't just what they teach, it's that you nearly missed it. Don't be so quick to judge what you see. A cracked cup still holds water. A rough book may hold the finest story. And the person you least expect may hold the truth you've been searching for. If this story made you pause, if it reminded you to look again, to look deeper, then pass it on. Because someone else may be walking past their greatest teacher right now and not even know it. Thank you for watching. Stay open, stay curious, and above all, stay humble.